Hi there, Stephanie Arnold here, Beachbody coach and founder of the Anchored Nation team, and I just wanted to share with you my 5 top tips for waking up early in the morning, or earlier than you are right now, right? This is something I know so many of us struggle with. I used to consider myself not a morning person. I hated mornings. I was a grump. I was a grouch. My grandmother used to say, or would still say to this day, that it took me about an hour in the morning before my soul would reach my body. Like, I'd walk around like a zombie. Nobody should talk to me or look at me. I just need to eat and have coffee and just be left alone for however long until I engage other people in conversation. And so I always just thought that I was just not a morning person, that I would never be a morning person. But what I found is that once I created a routine and built some habits into my life that I'm going to share with you, it completely changed for me, and now I am 100% able to wake up early, and it's my favorite time of the day now. Before the few hours that I have before my daughter wakes up in the morning, it's my favorite time of day because it's just me time. I can have a cup of coffee. Where's my pretty cup of coffee in the morning, and I can drink every drop of it, and it's still hot when I finish it because there's nobody pulling on me or distracting me or making me change a diaper or cleaning up a mess or chase after somebody. I'm able to just sit down quietly in pure silence and have a cup of coffee, and it's amazing. And so I'm going to walk you through real quick what my 5 top tips are for you to help you be able to create a morning routine so you enjoy your mornings, right? So the first tip for you is to realize and accept that the hardest part about waking up early is actually getting from horizontal to vertical. Is the hardest part, is just getting yourself physically out of bed. So once you can accept that, if you can just do that part, that's the hardest part, and then everything else is easy from there. So ways to do that for you are to put your alarm clock out of arm's reach. It should not be on your nightstand right where you can get to it. Most of us use phones. I haven't had an alarm clock in years. Put your phone across the room on your dresser or on another piece of furniture on the other side of the room. Just turn the volume up loud enough that you'll make sure you'll hear it, but so you won't be able to just hit that snooze button and go back to bed. You will physically have to get out of bed to do it, right? And then where your alarm clock is, I usually set my phone right on top of my pile of clothes for the day. So for me, typically, I'm in workout gear because that's what I do in the first thing in the morning. So that's what I have ready. I have my pants and top and whatever I need right underneath my phone. So I can turn the alarm off, grab those, and go. That really helps me to start my day off right. So I encourage you, get your alarm clock on the other side of the room. Okay, that's your first tip. Your second tip is you have to adjust your attitude. First off, we wake up in the morning, right? The alarm clock goes off and you're like, it's another day. It's Monday. I have another Monday. Are you kidding? Oh, I have to go to work. My boss sucks. My job sucks. I hate it. I don't want to go. My kids just woke up and they're going to need me all day long, and I'm going to be sticky, and I'm going to have to change diapers, and this just sucks, and there's so much laundry to do. When you wake up with that attitude keeps you in bed, and it gives you this negative mindset for your day. So if you'll fight that and change your attitude to one of positivity, it'll completely change your morning. And so if you will change it to gratitude, like I have a job. I'm able to go outside the home and provide income to support my family. Like, I'm so grateful for that opportunity. Maybe you're a mom, you're a stay-at-home mom like me. You know, I have the chance, I have the opportunity and the responsibility. I get to take care of my daughter all day long. I get to dote on her and just spend quality time with her. You know, I get to wake up early. I get to have a cup of coffee with my husband or have breakfast together before he goes off to work. I get to do those things today, and waking up with gratitude helps you so much better to get out of bed in the morning because you're so excited to start your day, to serve your family, to serve your clients, to do whatever it is that you need to do in that day. So you've got to change your attitude. Your third tip is to set a bedtime routine, right? You're an adult now. You can't stay up until 2 o'clock in the morning and expect that there's not consequences, because when we don't get enough sleep, we're cranky, we're mean, we're ugly people, and it doesn't just affect you. It's selfish because it doesn't just affect you. When I don't get enough sleep, I'm cranky, so I'm mean to my husband. I don't take as good care of my daughter when I'm not taking care of me. So I want to challenge you to set a bedtime. The average adult needs between 7 and 8.5 hours of sleep. Play with that. Figure out how much sleep you really need to function on. For me, it's 7 hours. I have an autoimmune disorder, so when my symptoms are acting up, I typically need about 8.5 to 9 hours of sleep to really wake up rested. So set an alarm for when you have to start getting ready for bed, right? When my alarm goes off usually at like 10 o'clock at night, I close my computer, I set the alarm for my morning on my phone, and I put my phone in my room on my charger, and I don't touch it again until morning. Right? Spend that last 15 to 20 minutes before bed without electronics. It's going to help you to sleep better. It's going to help you shut your mind off. It's going to help you get work out of your mind, or whatever stresses are on your plate right now. It's going to help you clear your mind to go to bed. So get rid of your electronics 15 to 20 minutes before bed. And create a ritual before going to bed. You know, you're gonna go to the bathroom, brush your teeth, wash your face. For me, I like to clean up a little bit. I'm not talking scrubbing your house with Lysol. I'm talking about picking up the toys and the clothes that are on the living room floor. You know, putting the dirty dishes in the dishwasher, loading it or something like that, and running it before going to bed. Something like that. So when you wake up and you're not like, oh my gosh, I have so much work to do. You wake up to a pretty house, you know, and so I only spend 2 to 3 minutes. I literally set a timer on my phone and do like 2 to 3 minutes of cleaning in my house before going to bed. And it's just surface level stuff at the eye level, like what I'm looking at when I wake up. So doing things like that are going to help you to wake up better in the morning, is setting that bedtime routine. Your fourth tip for you is to sleep well. Sounds really silly, but you need to be getting quality sleep. And I've got a couple different examples and tips to help you do that. The first is you want to improve your environment that you're sleeping in. So for me, I have kept my room clutter-free, right? My computer never comes into my bedroom unless I'm doing a team call or something like that, which is not at bedtime. But I keep electronics outside of our phones out of our bedroom. There's no clutter in here. I keep it very simple. There's very little furniture even in here. It's pretty much just our clothes and our shoes and our bed. Like, I want to keep this room clutter-free. I have stuff crammed in every other room in our house, in storage stacked up in closets, but not this room. This room is peaceful, and this is my sanctuary, and I protect it. So that another way you can do it is open your window at night. Fresh air coming in is definitely going to help your body to sleep better. Or if it's too noisy outside, or in your house, your neighborhood, maybe you sleep by a train or something, turn a fan on that provides a little bit of noise, or a white noise machine to help you to drown out those sounds so you sleep more soundly. All right. You can use a sleeping mask. For me, I love this guy. It's a microwavable one. It's filled with like beads that are like flavored, or not flavored, but got essential oils in it, so it helps with like cloves and some other stuff that just helps you sleep better. So I throw this in the microwave and I'll plop it on my face and I'll sleep, and I sleep like a baby. It helps relax me. It helps clear out my nose, especially like when you're sick, because when we're sick, we usually don't sleep well. That's why we're even more sick and don't feel good, and it lasts longer because we're not sleeping well. So I'll use this when I'm sleeping or when I'm sick, or the same thing if I have a migraine, it helps me sleep better. Another way is cucumbers. I love to put cucumbers on my eyes every once in a while for like 15 minutes before I actually like fall asleep, and it just helps relax your eyes, especially if you wear a lot of makeup on your eyes, which I do, or something like that. It definitely can help you sleep better, because the smell of cucumber is so fresh too. You smell it and you're breathing it. It's amazing. Another tip is breathing exercises when you're laying in bed. So I learned this a while ago. I will lay down in bed, if you're familiar with yoga, in corpse pose, which is literally just laying flat on your back with your arms dead by your sides. Okay, no tension, no nothing, just completely loose. And then you take a deep breath in, and then when you let it out, you breathe out as much as you possibly can, and you really like melt into your mattress, and it's the coolest feeling ever. And I'll do like 3 of those breaths in a row, and then I am so relaxed and ready to fall asleep. It's amazing. I highly recommend it, because it forces you to release any tension that you're holding in your shoulders, in your neck, if you sit at a computer all day long, in your legs. Sometimes when we sleep on our sides, we're actually tense in our legs. So falling asleep, sometimes I'll usually end up on my side during the night, but falling asleep on my back always helps me to get to sleep well. Keep the room cold. Right? That's why you want to be bundled up under a blanket. If you have your room too warm, if it's winter and you've got a heater on or something like that, it's really going to stunt your sleep, because if you're sweating in your sleep, it's going to force you to wake up. You're going to sleep a lot later than if you were in a cool room wrapped in a blanket. And exercise. Exercise is going to help you sleep better at night, because your body will be excited to go to sleep because it knows your body will do the most recovery from a workout while you're sleeping. So your body's anxious to go to bed after a workout. It doesn't have to be a nighttime workout. It can be any time during the day, but your body will be ready to go to sleep so it can repair itself to be ready for the next day. So exercise will help you be more tired when you go to sleep. So that's your 4th tip, is to get better sleep. Your 5th tip is figure out what you're going to do with the extra time that you create in your morning. Right? You've got to figure out why you're getting up early. Why are you doing that? Why are you putting yourself through that? What are you going to accomplish in that time? Right? I don't want you to do laundry or empty the dishwasher or check your email or clean your house. I don't want you to do those kind of things, or watch Netflix or TV. Not that early in the morning, right? Use this time that you have alone to be intentional, to start your day with intention. things like that are going to make you have a great day. Things like meditation or prayer or reading your Bible or personal development, reading a book that's going to help you, be better at your job or be a better parent or a better version of yourself or deal with past issues, something like that. Read, spend your time reading. Have a cup of coffee in silence, right? That's one of my favorite things to do, is to do nothing and just sit there in my favorite chair and just sip on my cup of coffee and just enjoy the silence, right? You don't get that as a mom. You don't get that at any other time of day unless you wake up before everybody else in your house. I encourage you to journal. Use the time to journal or write out your feelings, write out, maybe figure out what it is you want to do with your life. Where are you trying to get in 10, 20 years from now, right? And use this time in the morning to get yourself there, right? Maybe you're not happy with your job. Maybe you spend, 30 minutes of that morning time looking for new jobs or writing a killer resume. I know for me, I get my most creative ideas for new free groups for my clients or for new training material for my team. I come up with those really great ideas early in the morning when I have no distractions. And there's nobody bugging me. My phone is not blowing up with messages and clients that need me or teammates that need me or something with finances that I need to deal with. Like, there's no distractions. So I have my most creative times then, and I build my business and grow so much more in those hours of my day.